When considering the countries with the most formidable military forces worldwide, prominent nations such as the United States, Russia, China, and the United Kingdom are commonly acknowledged. Within Asia, specifically Southeast Asia, the names that often arise are Indonesia, Vietnam, and Thailand. However, there exists a small island city-state with a mere population of 5 million that proudly possesses the region's finest air force and navy, as well as a military regarded as one of the most powerful in the world. And that country is none other than Singapore. Despite its relatively small size, with only 72,000 active personnel, Singapore's army stands out among its regional counterparts. But how does Singapore stack up against its neighbors, from the small to the big? And how did Singapore build such a strong military force despite being such a small country? Well, here are some of the reasons. Defense spending and investment. Singapore's commitment to defense is evident through its substantial investment in military capabilities. The country's defense budget consistently ranks among the highest in the region, exceeding $10 billion annually. With a defense expenditure constituting approximately 4 to 5% of its GDP, Singapore allocates a significantly larger percentage of its economic resources to defense when compared to larger nations. For instance, Singapore's defense expenditure as a percentage of GDP is higher than that of the United Kingdom and Germany, which only spend about 2.2% and 1.3% of their GDP respectively. This substantial investment allows Singapore to acquire advanced weaponry and cutting-edge defense systems. Singapore's armed forces boast a modern fleet of fighter jets, including the F-15SG and F-16CD aircraft, as well as advanced naval vessels like the Formidable-class frigates and the Archer-class submarines. The country also invests in state-of-the-art surveillance systems, such as the Integrated Air Defense System, enhancing its situational awareness and response capabilities. Conscription and national service. A cornerstone of Singapore's military strength lies in its mandatory conscription and national service program. Every male citizen and permanent resident in Singapore is required to undergo national service, serving in the Singapore Armed Forces, the Singapore Police Force, or the Singapore Civil Defence Force. This rigorous program ensures a steady pool of well-trained personnel, fostering a culture of discipline, resilience, and national defense among its citizens. The National Service Program, which lasts for approximately 2 years, involves comprehensive training in various military disciplines, including combat, leadership, and specialized skills. It instills a sense of responsibility and duty, enabling Singapore to maintain a sizable reserve force that can be rapidly mobilized during times of crisis or conflict. Since the inception of the national service, around 900,000 men have completed their service, providing a robust reserve force. Technological advancements. Singapore's military strength is underpinned by its relentless pursuit of technological advancements. Recognizing the importance of staying ahead in the modern battlefield, Singapore invests heavily in research and development to bolster its defense capabilities. Singapore dedicates around 20% of its defense budget to acquiring advanced weaponry, surveillance systems, and military infrastructure. These investments have enabled Singapore to acquire a modern and sophisticated arsenal. Key areas of technological focus include autonomous systems, cyber defense, information warfare, and unmanned aerial vehicles. Singapore has made significant strides in leveraging robotics and autonomous platforms for surveillance, reconnaissance, and logistics support. The country's expertise in cyber defense enables it to safeguard critical infrastructure and counter emerging cyber threats effectively. Moreover, Singapore's proficiency in information warfare and UAV technologies enhances its ability to gather intelligence, conduct surveillance, and project power with precision. Strategic geographical location. Situated at the crossroads of major sea routes in Southeast Asia, Singapore enjoys a strategically advantageous geographical position. Its location at the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula offers access to vital shipping lanes, making it a key maritime hub. Furthermore, Singapore's well-developed infrastructure, including its deep-water port and state-of-the-art naval facilities, enables the rapid deployment of military assets, enhancing its regional response capabilities. The Port of Singapore, one of the busiest in the world, handles over 37 million 20-foot equivalent units of containers annually, facilitating economic prosperity and serving as a vital logistical node. This strategic location enables Singapore to monitor and regulate maritime activities effectively, contributing to regional security efforts. Additionally, Singapore's geographical proximity to potential hotspots in the South China Sea and the Strait of Malacca positions it as a key player in regional stability and deterrence. International defense partnerships. Singapore actively cultivates strong defense partnerships with various nations around the world. These partnerships play a crucial role in augmenting Singapore's military strength, fostering interoperability, and facilitating the exchange of knowledge and expertise. Notably, Singapore maintains close ties with the United States, Australia, and Israel, among others. Collaborations with the United States include regular military exercises, such as Exercise Valiant Mark and Exercise Tiger Bomb, which enhance operational readiness and strengthen the defense relationship. Singapore's partnership with Australia encompasses joint exercises like Exercise Pitch Black, promoting mutual understanding and cooperation between their armed forces. Moreover, Singapore's defense collaboration with Israel focuses on areas such as intelligence sharing, counterterrorism, and technological innovation, providing valuable insights and capabilities. These international defense partnerships afford Singapore access to advanced military technologies, training opportunities, and intelligence sharing. They enable Singapore's armed forces to benefit from the expertise and experiences of partner nations, further enhancing their operational capabilities and readiness. Conclusion. In a world where size often defines military prowess, one small island city-state defies expectations. With a population of just 5 million, Singapore stands tall as a powerhouse in military strength. How did this tiny nation manage to build one of the most powerful armed forces in the world? The answer lies in its unwavering commitment to defense, embracing cutting-edge technology, leveraging strategic geography, and fostering strong international defense partnerships. Singapore's story proves that when it comes to military might, size is no obstacle to achieving greatness.